What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. Thank you for coming back to watch another video. We got Thursday Night Football on slate. I did post an MLB video, so please take a look at that video if you want some projections for MLB, home run projections, hits, RBIs, runs, all that. 2+ bases is right there. Go check that video out. It is posted. I posted that for all my loyal subscribers. I appreciate y'all so much. Let's get into the model, guys. We got Thursday Night Football, Penn versus Cincinnati, but let's go into our results. We got some results, so let's show those results. Yesterday, based on the NCAA model, we tested the NBA model and we hit LaMelo Ball plus 280 on 4+ made threes. I did put a post out there that showed the model projecting LaMelo to have 5+ 3-pointers, and I always go less than what the model projects, so I can always, fall short, but always fall in profit. So we hit this play. This kind of kept us up. We hit yesterday. We took the dog. We took Arizona State plus 2.5. We hit that. We took the dog. We hit Jackson State on the money line. We took that. We took the dog with Jackson State to beat Delaware, and we pulled it off. It's a dog in the house, and we hit that dog for plus 124. We ran a trifecta with Sam Houston. Sam Houston, the bottom fell out in that game. They had it close all the way up into the third quarter. And then, when you got two bad teams playing each other, you got fumbles, interceptions, muff punts. If you name it, that's what happened on CBS Network. We lost all three of those. Then we came into this game. I told you I play all my parlays straight, so that's how we was able to hit Jackson State with the plus 2.5. The underdog came through in this matchup, and we definitely found profit on the money line and on the spread, which was great. And that's the under that we lost also with that bet. That's the under that we lost. So that's how we came through yesterday. Of course, with this one that we lost all three, we also lost all three straights with that. So we pretty much broke even, fell short, but it's all about the same. It's not like a big loss or a big win. It's just padding the stats. Go up, a half a unit, down a unit, up 2 units, down 1.5 units. It just go back and forth. So that's how that goes. Let's get into the matchup for today with the NFL Thursday Night Football. We got Aaron Rodgers on deck, expected to have 209 passing yards, 2.41 passing touchdowns. The over to 1.5 is a tough call. Over 1.5 is basically saying he's going to have 2 touchdowns, and this is 2.4. If it was at 2.5 or higher, I would round up, but in this case, I'm rounding down, so I'm not favorable for him to have 2 touchdowns, so over 1.5, so that's a bet I won't play. He looks like he's going to be tossing that potato. He's not going to be leaving the pocket. Any interceptions for him. He's expected to have 0.44, so he has a slight chance of throwing an interception, of course, round down. So Aaron Rodgers, I'm not selecting him to throw a pick, and it's not looking great. This looks like an average day for Aaron Rodgers. Definitely looks like an average day. Let's look at his wide receivers. We got Calvin Austin the second. Calvin Austin the third. Not looking bad. Not looking bad for Calvin Austin the third. Got some catches out here. He's looking okay. What else we got? Passing touchdowns, 0.23. So you can take Calvin Austin to get an anytime touchdown. You can also take DK Metcalf. He's the highest of the wide receiver core to get an anytime touchdown. So DK Metcalf to get an anytime touchdown, 0.4. That's very high for a wide receiver for receiving touchdowns. DK Metcalf anytime. You got Calvin Austin for anytime. Let's check tight ends before we jump to running backs. Tight ends expected touchdowns, 0.1. Jonnu Smith. Looks like he's going to have a day with 6 receptions, but no touchdowns from the wide receiver core for Pittsburgh. We jump over, the tight ends, and for defense for Pittsburgh, any sacks? Yes, we got TJ Watt down for a sack. Put him in for a sack anytime. If you get a half a sack, it's yours. Herbig, if Herbig is on the roster, take Herbig. His sacks is 0.1, so he's right there. He's projected to get a sack at 0.1. Right there, not nothing grand, but, if he slips through, man, he gets a half a sack. That's point. So that might be a long shot good bet if he's on the roster, but definitely TJ Watt. He's probably at like minus 110, minus 120, minus 140. If you get plus money for TJ Watt, definitely taking. He's definitely projected to get a sack. So that is Pitt let's jump over to Cincinnati. Right now, Pitt's looking average. They got to be on the road because they're looking really average. Who's the away team? Possession. Let's go see who's home and away. Quarterback. Home and away. Teams home. Cincinnati's at home. Yeah, that's how I look. Pitt just look flat. We got Joe Flacco coming out. Expect to get 3 touchdowns. I'm taking Joe Flacco over 1.5 passing touchdowns a day. I'm taking Cincinnati plus 5.5 in this matchup at home. Official play Cincinnati plus 5.5 at home. Give me Cincinnati plus 5.5 at home. Give me Milwaukee plus 1.5 on the spread. So give me the Brewers. Yeah, I'm talking MLB. Give me the Brewers plus 1.5, and give me Pittsburgh plus 5.5. Give me those 2 lines, and NCAA tonight. I forgot who I took in NCAA tonight, but that's a 3. I put a 3-legger in. And who did I take on NCAA? I forgot who's playing tonight, but I can't really tell you. I would have to look. Hold on, let me go look. I'm going to pause it and come back. Okay, and I took East Carolina on the under. So I took East Carolina on the under in NCAA. I took the Brewers plus 1.5 in MLB. And I'm taking the Bengals plus 5.5. All right, I'm playing them all as a parlay, and I'm playing them all straight. Looking at this matchup, it looks like Cincinnati's going to pull this thing off, man. Let's look at interceptions. Is Joe going to throw a pick? That's a very good. Yep. Joe's expected to throw a pick tonight, guys, against that Pittsburgh defense. I can see that happening. I will put Joe Flacco down for an interception tonight. I'll run that straight. Whether it hits or whether it doesn't, I'm still going to put more than likely probably like a unit on that play, because I play all my straights like units, just 1 unit on each straight. So that's quarterbacks. Let's go look at the wide receivers and tight ends before we jump to running backs. Wide receivers, yeah, the wide receivers is looking like they're going to have a day over here. So I'm definitely going with Cincinnati to get this plus 5.5. They hit with plus 14, so they won last week. I think they can do it again and cover the spread. I think they can cover the spread again this week. Jamar Chase, 0.76. You can put Jamar Chase down for an anytime touchdown. You can also put T. Higgins down for an anytime touchdown. Let's go look at the tight ends. Noah Fant, very small percentage chance. He's going to get a lot of targets. Joe's going to be throwing that potato. You can take Joe for the over on passing yards. Receptions, Drew Sample. So you can look for Drew Sample or Noah Fant to get in the end zone. And let's go to defense. Any sacks out here? T. Hendrickson, definitely 0.53. That's hella high. You can put him down for any time sack. Definitely, I will be taking him for any time sack. We got Hubbard for any time sack, and we got Osei for any time sack. Aaron Rodgers, he gets sacked. He does take sacks. He is vulnerable to the sack. So I'm going to probably play all 3 of these guys, Osei, Hubbard, and Hendrickson. I'll play them all straight. And then if one wins, basically, I'm in profit, or I might be down like a small percentage. But all I need is 1 out of these 3 to hit, because the odds are long odds. So like plus money, basically. All right, guys. So that's the lineup for today. That's your bets. So going over touchdowns, I'll go over touchdowns again, so y'all can see who I'm taking. I'm taking Joe Flacco for over. I'm taking Joe Flacco 2+ touchdown passes, 2+ on an alternate touchdown. Let's go over to running backs. I am taking. I didn't check running backs on the other one, but here's your running backs. Running backs for Cincinnati. I know nothing great, but here's the stats for them. You can see Chase Brown. I'll take Chase Brown over 40 yards rushing. Receptions 12, so I'll take him over 2.5 receptions. Then his receiving yards generally accurate, so I'll take him for about 25 plus receiving yards. Jumping over to wide receivers for Cincinnati, you got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins as the potential touchdown guys. And you also have 2 tight ends, Sample and Font. Samples probably has a high odds, probably about plus 500-600. That might be a good play, just as a little insurance. And defense, you got sacks for Hendrickson and Osei, as well as Hubbard. All right, we're gonna jump over to Pitt, and I'm gonna give you those final plays for Pitt. Then we're gonna hop out of here. Pitt Defense, we got sacks for TJ Watt to get a sack and Herbig if he's on the roster. All right, so you got Herbig and you got TJ Watt. Jumping over to quarterbacks, looking like a day for Aaron Rodgers. No, it don't. I'm scared of that over 1.5 for Aaron Rodgers. I will put him for 1+ touchdown passes. He will get that. I might play with his completions or his attempts. But those are finicky, man. Like those are tough. As far as interceptions, I'm not taking Aaron Rodgers to throw an interception. Running backs, looking at running backs for Pittsburgh, we have Kenneth Gainwell 0.9 anytime touchdown, high potential. High potential for Kenneth Gainwell to get in the end zone is so high that it might not happen. 0.9, that's pretty high. Damn near guarantee. We had another one. I think it was Washington's running back. We had him very high at like a 1.12. He did not get in the end zone, but it was close. So whenever you see these high numbers, they're definitely have a high potential to get in the end zone. Wide receivers, you have the wide receiver core is not jumping for Pittsburgh. That's what's sending me to Cincinnati to take it plus the spread. We got DK Metcalf +4, and we have Calvin Austin. So one of these two will get in the end zone tonight for Pittsburgh. If you jump to tight ends, no tight end touchdown projections for Pitt, so I won't be selecting any touchdowns for that. And for sacks, I will take TJ Watt and Herbig. Guys, that is the plays. That is the outline for Thursday Night Football. Place your bets. Bet happily. Have fun with it. God bless you all. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.